good way to wrap up the end of the year. Welcome back to Stringman Guitars. We have a Wolfgang Signature top of the line EVH guitar from what I understand. He bought it new from the big box store that nobody wants to admit they buy from. No setup whatsoever. When you spend upwards of $4,000 per guitar, you should get a setup regardless. We're just going to have to do a full setup on this because it's just not right. Alright, after a bit of tinkering here with the original strings and everything like that, let's see where we ended up. We're at 464s and 464s, which is where it should be. Our relief, had to back off the truss rod quite a bit. 10 thou, it's 7. It's just barely sneaking under there. So now that I'm close, I'm going to go ahead and take the strings off, oil the fingerboard, clean up some of the stuff here, and we'll be back with new strings on it. Just to give you some specs here. Whoops. We're at 464s and 464. Whoops. Measured the right place. We're just a hair over 464s, and we are 464s. So see how far I had to bring the claw forward in order to get the bar to go back to being level. I went and yanked the strings out of the garbage can and saw that they were 942s. So now you hear it's going back to the resting position. It can't go any lower. So that's good. Do this a few times. I put some of this super lube on the posts. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you how to do the D Tuna. So it's a balance of getting it close without the lockers on it, dialing it in once you get the lockers on. That's an E flat. We're going to do most of this and then go ahead and set it up tomorrow. Okay, so yeah, intonation's perfect. We push this in, and that's why I take this, I said earlier, we take this fine tuner all the way till it stops on the furthest out point, and we take a quarter turn in. Now, we pushed in the D Tuna, and we are going to, okay. It feels like the right kind. We're going to turn this little set screw until we got an E, which I have. Okay, so we're going to take and pull this out, see if we have a D. Ho! We have a D. Is that all I had to do? Shiver me timbers. E. Intonated. Boom! That's how you set it. And now all I have to do is put the locking nuts on here. Notice we conditioned the fingerboard. There's no polishing of the frets because they're stainless steel. And there's no sharp fret ends this time like we had last time. I had to raise this volume control because it was sitting a little low on the shaft, and this apron was rubbing against the body. Now it's like super smooth. And so I'm going to come back tomorrow, finish this video off after everything had a chance to set. We had to make a huge truss rod adjustment. We'll come back tomorrow and see where we are and close this video out. Hey, good morning everybody. We've got our EVH Signature, and well, I really didn't have to do any tuning on it at all. The E was a little bit flat, but loosened this one up, tuned it, tightened it back down. Now we're all in tune. That's the word. All right, so let's see if anything moved overnight. Okay, we're still a hair over 4/64, and we are still a hair over 4/64. We're going to check the relief because we made such a big change yesterday. Let's see what happened overnight. Nothing. All right, so I'm gonna drop the bridge just a little bit, which will probably throw off my intonation. I don't know if I just had tired eyes yesterday. Yeah, I think that's what it was. You got to get the right angle to see these with these old eyes. Yeah. Alright, let me go ahead and drop this bridge down a little bit, and I'll be back. Okay, we got pretty much everything back to intonation. I just wanted to show you with this tool here, the saddle has to, on the E, has to move forward because it's flat, and it's just a hair flat. So I've loosened up. I need to loosen it up some more. Alright. Then we're going to take and we're going to loosen the saddle lock. And that moved more than I thought it was because I had this locked into it. Let's see if that did it. Okay, we got an E there. Okay, we got intonation. Now we can take this thing off. Didn't even need that. But now all of our strings are intonated. Let's just take a look. Make sure they're all in tune. The last thing to do, let's see here, we're going to, not the last thing, but we're going to tighten these up. Locking our locking nut, double check our tuning. Let's see what this looks like. Are we still at a D? Almost. Now we're at a D. Okay. Push in the D Tuna. Are we at an E? No. Well, yeah, we are. We're good. And our intonation's still good. So if we pull this back out again. Okay, we're at a D. If I push this in, let's say we are a little bit flat. Alright, what you do is you take this little set screw and you're going to turn it clockwise until that E turns into an E. There we go, solid E. Now, solid E. Pull out the D Tuna, solid D. And the intonation's nailed. We're going to call this done. Let's go ahead and plug it into the noisemaker. I did use a crackle killer because there was a little noise in the output jack, so I cleaned that up. The jack was loose. We tightened that up with a 1/2 inch. No noise in the electronics. Remember, on this model, this is the bridge position. Alright, this one is good to go. I want to thank you for joining us down here in the underground lair. There's a train. If you've gained anything from this video, or if there's a part that you'd like to see, I've got probably 7 or 8 Wolfgang videos that you can refer to if I missed out on anything. If you gain anything out of here, please subscribe, hit the like, hit the little bell thingy, and if you need your guitar brought up to par, I'm on the Facebooks. Just send me an instant message. You can also reach us at stringmanguitars.com. Be good to yourselves. Thank you for being awesome, and you have yourself a good day. Peace.